Hey everybody, it's Misunderstood here again, giving you all her information about her plants and our beautiful yard. And gosh, I enjoy doing this so much. But today I'm going to talk about a foundation garden. Okay, so here I am working on this foundation garden here. I chose hydrangeas, and I chose 3 knockout rose bushes. Also, I have butterfly bushes, which are called budleia. It's kind of like Budweiser and Princess Leia, and I'm sure she had her Budweiser. I'm ready to start this foundation garden. I'm really excited about it. The hydrangeas are going to be pink. I chose pink. I love pink. And the knockout roses are going to be coral. If you saw my video the other day, you'll see that I really like coral.
What are you going to do if the hydrangeas are blue?
Well, I'm kind of, they can turn colors. So the acidic acid will keep them blue, but the help me out here
Alkalinity
will change them to pink. So I'm kind of hoping that once I get them in the ground, they will be pink. I hope they will.
I think this is an acidic soil. It's red clay, and that tends to be acidic.
Well,
and I had a soil sample done by our local county extension office, and
right.
The pH was low.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to have to put some lime out to get them to turn pink, because I think they're going to tend to go blue.
Right.
But you can control the color of these pink and blue hydrangeas by raising or lowering the pH.
That's what I found out today at the nursery, which is a great source. If you go to your nursery, and please support your local nurseries, grocery stores, family owned. We try to do that as much as possible. Made in America, we try to do that as much as possible on our purchases. But anyway,
unless it's tequila.
The knockout rose bushes are going to be coral. The budleia is a butterfly bush, and that's going to be like a yellowish color, lime yellow. It's really pretty. I have one over there. I've had it for years, and it really comes out. And I've spaced these apart because eventually everything's going to fill up. It's going to fill in. Like these are going to get nice and big here. These are going to fill out nicely. Also, I purchased some Easter lilies. These are going to be orange. And boy, the popping of the color is going to be beautiful here. These are Easter lilies. And
look at
they
all
are
the
going
buds
to be orange, and yes,
over.
they are in full bloom.
Almost.
I wanted to mention something back here, our shiplap. We did this not long ago, and it was a great project. It's a lot easier than you think. It just takes some good hard work as far as a couple days of work, the painting. And so we're working on our deck. We're getting ready to paint this or redo it. We're not sure yet, but it's going to look a whole lot better, because I know it looks pretty ugly back here right now. But
well, it did have lattice that was old.
We could have painted the lattice, but
which we did, and we're going to show a video of what we did with the lattice. But we put this shiplap up, and we did record it, but I haven't finished editing the video, so I can't put a link to it yet.
Right. But also, I purchased some daylilies.
These are dwarf.
I'm sorry,
daylilies.
Dwarf lilies. Yes, and they're purple. They're going to be purple. So, well, I need to start digging here. Yeah, I'll dig a hole while you're watching, in case some of you wonder how deep you need to go and stuff like that. I've got some pretty hard clay to work with here, so I'm going to start getting some holes ready, and I'll be back in a few minutes, and we'll start planting, and I'll show you how to,
A good rule of thumb on the size of your hole is about 1.5 times the size of the pot.
Yeah.
That's a good rule of thumb in general for planting in your ground potted plants.
Right. Absolutely. My wife. It's going to be hard to dig.
spade makes it a lot easier in this hard ground because it's so narrow that you don't have to try and put that huge shovel head in. You can work around and get around the roots and stuff.
I have a root, so
with the roots, I'll take that and do exactly what she's doing. Just I'll do it because I've got about 100 pounds on her, and just try and cut it and break it up. And if I can't, I'll grab out my trusty axe, and that'll do it. And if that doesn't do it, I'll break out my chainsaw and then immediately go sharpen the chain, because that dulls your chain like crazy.
Oh, there we go.
She got
maybe
through.
Maybe it was just clay, because it's hard. Like, very
Oh, there's
hard.
some rocks in there, isn't there?
Yeah. No, I think that's just hard clay.
Oh, okay.
See? Yeah. Looks like rocks.
Yeah, it sure did.
Okay. So, I'm trying to get it as round like the pot and as deep like the pot.
Or a little deeper.
Yeah. So look how easy this dirt is, you know. If you don't hit roots, which we have a lot of because we have a lot of trees, but I'm where I need to be.
See,
And
this tool is like a handheld. It's like a mattock.
yeah, you can use both sides. It's great.
But she calls this Tommy Hawk.
It's a Tommy Hawk. And you know, I'll go ahead and show you what I'm doing here. I think these can be broke up, but I'm gonna plant them together because I like the fullness, and I've never done this like this before. So what I'm gonna do is see how they do like this, and if they don't do well, which they're full of blooms, if they don't do well, I will dig them back up and separate them. Okay, so I'm going to place this in the hole that my wonderful husband, the captain, dug out for me. And I thought maybe I would share with you my thoughts on putting a rose bush in the ground. So let me get down here and play in the dirt again. I hold it over the door like this, over the hole like this. He shut the door and that made me say door. I hold it over like this, and I just dump everything that it comes out with back into it, because that's some good potting soil. And then I just go in and just cover it up. And I try to, these bottom leaves here, try not to cover those up, but if you do, it's okay. It's not gonna hurt the entire bush. But I just try to pull them up, you know, the fuller the better. This is my first time doing knockout rose bushes, so I'm anxious to see how this goes, but I'm pretty good at making things grow. So
They say pound for pound, knockout roses are the best flowering bush you can buy, better than hydrangeas, better than anything.
And I'm so excited that I have this opportunity to grow them.
And it
because
looks,
I think they're just going to be beautiful.
It looks like it, because when you get in and look, there's there's 3 blooms there, buds. Look at all of them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More over here. They're just, and these just came out of the bucket. You just saw her take it out of the bucket. So
yeah, just right out of the bucket. Okay, so if you'll just kind of show them the garden, I'm going to close this little door back here. But this is
Hershey just loves these new plants.
Hershey's,
She's hugging.
She's just being my little helper, but she's hugging that one like it's supposed to be hers. What a beautiful picture. But as you can see, we have it going here, and oh, it's just going to be so beautiful. If you have any questions, please hit me up. I'd love to hear your comments. subscribe and like, and also share. I think this will help somebody down the road. I can't wait to show you this garden because this is really going to be beautiful. I promise you, I'm not going to lose any of this stuff. I know what I'm doing here, but have a great weekend, and thank you so much for tuning in.